Hey, what's up guys, it's Geek Out Everything and today we are back with another video guys, and in this video we are going to look at this M719 gaming mouse by RedDragon, and this is called Invader gaming mouse. And so yeah, in this video we are going to look at this, and in the later part of the video I'll be reviewing this, so just stay tuned. And as you can see, this is the box itself, and the MRP on this mouse is 1690, but you can get it from Amazon for rupees around 1250 or something, which is really reasonable price for a gaming mouse, I guess. And so let's just jump right into the box and let's see what is hidden under the hood. And if I just talk about the availability of this mouse, then I have the link in the description below, so if you want to buy this mouse or if you want to check it out, then you can just head over to that link. And yep, if you want to buy, then you can buy from that link. It does help the channel out. And as you can see, this is the mouse itself. It's a matte black kind of a design, as you can see, and there's what do you say, manual as well. So if you are into that, then you can read about any feature if you want to know more anything about this mouse. And so yeah, let me just take this out. And guys, initial impressions, like if I just talk about the weight of this mouse, and obviously it's pretty much lighter than the mouse that I'm using earlier, and it actually looks pretty good as well. And the weight of this mouse is around 150 gram, which is I think fairly good. And so yep. And guys, the design of this mouse is actually pretty simple, and this is one of the reason why I bought this mouse, as it is pretty simple and it fits really nicely in our palm. But we'll talk about the comfortability in the later part of the video. So yeah, and as you can see, we have three buttons at the sides. There are forward and back button that you can configure in the companion software. And there's one more button which is a pretty special button. It will act like a 3 clicks whenever you click it once. And there's one more button at the bottom, and it is actually pretty special button as well. It's a 10,000 DPI mode, so if you want to just go into the 10,000 DPI mode, then you can press it and it will take you to the 10,000 DPI mode. If you want that, then you have it. So yep. And as you can see, we have two extra buttons on the top as well, but we'll talk about that later. And so yeah, that is about the initial impressions. So now let's just talk about the USB type A plug that we have got. It's gold plated and it actually looks pretty good. It's pretty cool looking and yeah, it's pretty nicely built as well. And about the cable quality, guys, it's a braided quality and the cable is actually pretty thick, so I don't think so you have to worry about that. So yeah, the cable quality is actually really good. And guys, the one of the drawbacks of the braided cable is it actually makes a friction between your cable and the mouse pad, which could be a problem if you're really hardcore gamer, but you can use some objects to just prevent it. But it's not much of a deal, guys. I'm using this mouse from since couple of weeks, and I don't have any kind of complaint regarding that. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that. So guys, in terms of clickiness and the buttons, then the right and left keys are actually pretty tactile and really satisfying in terms of clicking. And the actuation force on these buttons is around 20 gram, which is not bad. And yeah, the keys are actually pretty much tactile, and as you can hear, they are actually pretty much tactile and gives you that satisfying sound. So yep, so in terms of right and left keys, there's no problem. And guys, the side buttons are actually kind of mushy, especially the forward and back keys are actually kind of mushy in terms of clickiness. They're not that much tactile. It could be better if they were more tactile, but it does the job, and it's not much of a big deal, so I don't think you have to worry about that. But it could be better if they were more tactile in terms of clickiness. And the third button is good. There's no problem regarding that. And guys, if you talk about the two buttons at the top, then the bottom button is for your RGB modes, so you can change your RGB mode with that button. And the DPI you can change with the up button, so you can change your DPI options, like what DPI you want. You can change it with your up button, and the down button is for your RGB features. You can also control both of these things with the software in your Windows app. So yep, if you download the software, the RedDragon companion software of this mouse, then you can change all these things with that one also. But the buttons are actually pretty nice. They are tactile, and yeah. So, and guys, in terms of design and comfortability, then in terms of design, it actually resembles one of the mouse from Logitech, which is I think G102, and that is why it is actually pretty comfortable. Like your palm fits really nicely on this one. And yeah, so if you are a kind of guy who used to work on your PC for a long time or play games for a long time, then I think this mouse will not disappoint you. Like I'm using this mouse since couple of weeks and I don't have any kind of problem. Like I used to edit my videos for a long time, then I didn't had any kind of problem with that. I'm pretty satisfied with this mouse. So I think in terms of comfortability, this mouse is doing actually really good job. So yeah, and FYI, this mouse works really nicely on the glossy surface. Like as you can see, I'm using it on my glossy surface, which is my white desk, and this mouse is working really precisely. There's no problem. If you want to use your mouse on desk without mouse pad, then you can do it. It will work precisely. So guys, the one of the thing that I did not like about this mouse is the scroll wheel. I don't know what kind of problem is that, but when I used to scroll down, it works really fine. But when I scroll up, it makes a kind of a weird crackling noise. It's not that much loud, but it's something that that could annoy you. But I don't know what kind of problem is that. I've got this mouse replaced once, but then also the problem remains the same. And I don't know what kind of manufacturing defect is that. The sound is actually not that much high or anything, but it gets annoying sometime. But after getting used to it, it does not annoy me a lot. But it's something to be noted. I don't know what kind of problem is that, as you can hear. So yeah, this is the kind of crackling noise it makes. But I don't know what you can do for that. But yeah, that's actually what it is, guys. So if you are finding a mouse around this price point, then I think this is the best mouse that you can get. It's a pretty feature packed mouse, and it has all the features. It has its own software that you can download, and so yeah, and the keys are also programmable. So guys, that's it for this review. And if you want to buy this mouse, then I have the link in the description, and you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. So yep, you can also do that. So till then, if you like this video, then guys, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please subscribe to my channel. And so yeah, till then, peace out, goodbye, see you in the next one.